Algebra Word Problems number 29A. Write, solve quadratic equations. A quadratic equation, unlike a linear equation, contains a square of a variable. Y equals x squared is a quadratic equation, and there's an infinite number of solutions depending on the values of x and y. When solving a quadratic equation, we sometimes want to find x values when the y value is given. As a first step, the variable that is squared is written to the left of the equal sign. Y equals x squared would be written as x squared equals y. And for each possible value of y, there's two correct values of x. One is a positive square root, and the other is a negative square root. So to solve the equation x squared equals y when y equals 16, we plug in 16 for y. So now we've got x squared equals 16. And we solve for x by taking the square root of each side of the equation. So then we've got square root of x squared and 16. Now we have x equals 4 or negative 4. See? This becomes just an x, and that becomes 4. But it can be a positive 4 or a negative 4, because look, negative 4 times negative 4 is positive 16. See? And 4 times 4 is 16. So our answer can either be a positive 4 or a negative 4. It's either a positive square root or a negative square root, see? All right, let's look at what we've got here. The formula for the surface area, SA, of a sphere is a quadratic equation. SA, the surface area, equals 4 pi r squared. And pi is approximately 3.14. So we find the surface area of a spherical balloon with a radius of 4 inches. We're going to round to the nearest whole number. So think, we need to plug the radius of 4 inches into the formula. We've got the surface area equals 4 pi 4 squared instead of radius squared, because we know the radius is 4. So we put the 4 into that place. Now we need to simplify the 4 squared. And we get the surface area is equal to 4 times pi times 16. Now we plug 3.14 in for the pi, and we've got the surface area equals 4 times 3.14 times 16. All right? So now 4 times 3.14 is approximately 12.56. There's 2 hops in the equation, so there's 2 hops in the answer. And 12.56 times 16 comes out to 200.96. So it's approximately 201. It told us to round to the nearest whole number, okay? And since we got 200.96, the nearest whole number would be 201. And because pi is such a long decimal and we only use a 3.14 to solve the equation, it's an approximate answer, so we use that instead of an equal sign, right? All right, we're going to do another one, and that's going to be video 29B, and I hope they're helpful, and I hope to see you there. Bye.